I'm personally a much bigger fan of the CT scanning process. I think it gives a much better look and feel for the entire object. It gets the insides, and it'll tell you kind of what's happening even between the walls. And then, kind of if you just compare the two, you can see on the left a light scanner scan, and this one actually got kind of lucky on the left. It got pretty deep into that inside, so it must have been shooting it from above. I'm going to assume that the bottom part is probably cut off and missing on that. But on the right side, you see what it looks like with an industrial-grade CT scan. And we have this object on the right that I've scanned actually for everybody to check out. It's one of the 30 that I brought for people to take a look at. And you can see when you go down in there, there's a nub on the bottom, and so that offers a clue as to the manufacturing process. This artifact, the mouth opening of this thing is so small that they cored it, and clearly coring it with some sort of a drill was a part of the manufacturing process. They snap that core off, and they do that before they hollow out the walls, of course, and that core at the bottom they couldn't get to. And so there's still that tiny little core at the bottom of this thing that they couldn't get to. They couldn't clean it out of there. So just pretty fascinating that still exists down there. That mouth opening on that one is about the size of a penny. So that's another mystery, like how do you get inside of these things and how do you hollow out the walls within the inside of them? It's a huge problem, and it can't be explained with primitive tools. In addition, surface detail is moderate to high on CT, and it's high on light scanning, so slight advantage there for light scanning, although the scanners that we CT with are high. Again, the internal structure here, that one on the left, I'll show you guys. I brought that one as well. That's what I thought it looked like until I got it CT scanned. It's a little limestone vase, and that's what I thought that it looked like. And when I got it CT scanned, I realized that that's actually what it looks like. And so this one has been repaired. And you can see the holes on the thing, you can see the cracks on the thing, because what happened when they repair these, oftentimes in modern times, they're using clay. The CT scanner sees through all of that. So the CT scan, so tell me that this was made in 2014, in somebody's garage. I mean, it's just not, I mean, it's silly. It's really, it's silly a lot of times, people with the fake modern argument. So, but anyway, that's what a CT scan will give you. It'll also give you the ability to distinguish between material types, so gold handles versus, or two different types of materials that are used. The only kind of downside on it is that, and best for internal analysis. The only kind of downside on it is that they're a little bit more expensive on the CT scan side. The scans are revealing some metrological findings as well, as I alluded to earlier. So again, this is a big takeaway from these things, is that they weren't just arbitrarily created and designed without measurement, without some sort of a sense of like how big they wanted them to be. This ancient system of measurement was used within the Great Pyramid. It's called a royal cubit. It's 52.4 centimeters. You divide by 4 to get the hand, and you divide the cubit by 28 to get a finger. And so 52.4 centimeters divided by 28 is 1.871 centimeters. That's 18.71 millimeters. And that's the size of a finger. And that was primarily the system of measure that they were using to create a lot of these artifacts. And they were doing it very, very precisely.